can you please give us some pointers to stay on track after Ramadan, as our worship and its sweetness do not seem to the same after Ramadan is gone, and we tend to lag behind so much. First of all, this is only natural that a Muslim has a peak and has a rock bottom. The Prophet said in an authentic hadith, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, that every action has a peak, and every peak has a downfall, moments of fatigue or lack of interest. The Prophet said, alayhi wasallam, commented afterwards, whoever his fatra, his period of being tired or lacking of interest, is towards my sunnah, he's guided. And whoever goes other than my sunnah is gone astray and he's doomed. What does this mean? Everything we do, there has to be a peak and a bottom. Whether it is in religion or even in worldly matters, even in sin. Someone picks playing the guitar. He plays a couple of tunes, he tunes his strings, he starts to play and learn some chords. He likes it. He spends 10 hours every day just banging, playing. And after few months, he is bored, he gives up, usually. Someone else picks photography. He buys cameras, he buys lenses, he buys cases, he does this, he does that, he downloads software, he buys them to do the editing and Photoshop, etc. And after a few months, usually he gives up. Someone, Allah guides his heart to seeing the beauty of Islam. So he starts to pray night prayer for 2 hours, reciting the Qur'an. He's driven to be committed to his religion. Then shaitan comes and he starts to whispers, and a person by nature gets bored. If this individual who had a peak, went down to the sunnah, meaning instead of praying 3 hours or 4 hours night prayer, he only prays witr once or 1 rak'ah. Yet he observes the 5 daily prayers in the masjids, the whole 9 yards. He doesn't fast Mondays and Thursdays and the white days, etc. But he never plays with the fard, which is fasting Ramadan. Then the Prophet says he's guided, because this downfall would inevitably later on, inshallah, pick up momentum and reach the peak again. But those who totally give up, so instead of praying 3-4 hours night prayer, he doesn't even wake up for Fajr. This person is doomed. So what you, Amatullah, are feeling, we all share this. We all have this in us. Why? Because Ramadan is a blessed month. Ramadan, everyone around you is striving to worship Allah Azza wa Jal to the best of their ability. Everybody's fasting. The majority of Muslims are praying Taraweeh in the masjid. The vast majority of Muslims are opening the Qur'an and reciting between adhan and iqamah. And some stay in the masjid till the following salat. People are so generous, they give and in charity, they feed the poor, they help the needy, etc. So they work a lot because the whole society, the whole community is doing so. And this is why a person finds Ramadan to be a moment of getting closer to Allah Azza wa Jal. Now, after Ramadan is over, we have a problem. So how to solve this problem? The answer is easy. Try to create a similar environment to Ramadan. And how is this possible? First of all, you have to focus on your own individual forms of worship. Meaning, I used to pray Taraweeh in the masjid. I should continue to pray night prayer in my home. So this is a fixed pattern that I should observe and always do, like the Prophet ﷺ, like the companions, like all the righteous people. So I have a portion of the night I have to pray, whether it's 5 minutes, half an hour, couple of hours. This depends on the strength of Iman. During which you recite at least one juz of the Qur'an, because one juz of the Qur'an means that you finish the Qur'an once a month, and this is the minimum expected from you as a believer. You fast Mondays and Thursdays, so these are 8 days a month. You fast them for the sake of Allah. And you will notice that you have reduced the amount of sins you do because of your fasting and of your night prayer. You observe reciting the Qur'an, memorizing it, revising it, occupying yourself with it. And finally, surround yourself with righteous practicing Muslims who share with you these forms of worship. So Mondays and Thursdays, the vast majority around me are fasting. They give charity. They encourage one another to go for Umrah. They revise the Qur'an together. So there are a couple or three people that daily revise Qur'an to one another. With this, inshallah, you'll be in safe hands and you will maintain this momentum bi'idhnillah.
I've got a question on behalf of my friend, which is asking, is it permissible to decorate one's house during this blessed month of Ramadan and also during Eid, like for example, putting balloons, lights, etc.?
This is a cultural thing. This has nothing to do with a form of worship. So being happy and putting lanterns and putting decoration in the house when Ramadan comes and doing the same in Eid, it's a cultural thing. It's totally permissible, and there's nothing wrong in that, insha'Allah Azza wa Jal.